Hello guys, welcome to SAP Tutorials channel, and today we're going to talk about the maintenance order type configuration. So in my previous video, I have demonstrated the key configurations for maintenance order, and today we're going to see step by step how we can do the configuration, and we will also see how our order type looks like. Okay, and we will also see whether we do need to configure special things specific to Fiori or not. So all those things I will show you today. So I will show you step by step all the configurations. Okay, I mean the key configurations, not all, because there are a lot of configurations, okay, which are not mandatory. So I will be talking about the key configurations which we generally use. Okay. uh, Okay, so let us start. And before starting, I would just like to request all of you guys, if you guys are liking my videos and finding it useful for you, okay, so please don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow my channel, and do share as well with your colleagues or friends. So, all right, without wasting any time, let us proceed with the configurations. You guys know what is the configuration T codes. So that is a SPRO. Execute SPRO, then click on SAP reference IMG. IMG is nothing but your implementation guide, and just scroll and straight away go to plant maintenance and customer service. Okay, so this is your plant maintenance customer service, and then you can see there are a couple of configurations here. Okay, and you need to drill down. So maintenance and service processing, here you will find the configuration related to the maintenance notification and the order, because the maintenance order and the maintenance notification is not a master data. Okay, it is a transactional data. All right, so just drill down this one. And why I'm saying this is an implementation guide, because I have already explained this thing, I think, but let us see again. So this is a document, right? So it will show you all the details. So even though you are not clear with if you are 100% not clear with the configuration steps, what it does, what is the functionality, you can always have this option to click here on the document and just go through it. Okay. So now for the order, you have to again drill down the maintenance and service orders. Okay. So service orders are used in CS module, which is a customer service module, and maintenance orders are used in plant maintenance that you're gonna see. So come here at the functions and setting of for order types. Okay. So first step is to configure the order type. That is the first step. Okay. Because until and unless you don't have the order type, how are you going to proceed further? So that is the first thing that you have to do, configure order types. Okay. So now if I will see here, the specific plant maintenance order types here are PM01, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, PM06, PM07, then this one. So standard is PM01, PM02, okay, PM04, PM05, and PM06. Okay, and now PM07 as well, because there's a new feature that has been introduced by SAP that is known as inspection checklist. Okay, and then again, if I will talk specific to the phase model, that already I've clarified. I will not show you right now the phase model. For that, I will have a separate session because it is not a small topic. Okay, so for phase model based maintenance processes, that is basically your Fiori uh, based process that cannot be executed in GUI. So it is YA01. Okay, so that is your phase model. And I have already showed you I have already showed you the difference. Uh, what is the exact difference between the normal order and the phase model? Okay, so PM01 here, you can see here activate phase model. So until unless you don't take this, it will not act as a phase based maintenance order. So under this order type, you can say, okay, so this is not the PM01, so this is the PM01. Let me just untake this all. Okay, so under Y01, if I will go, you can see the only difference that you're gonna see here is the activate phase model, nothing else. Okay. And PM01 is not ticked. Okay. Released immediately is something when you know that created status doesn't matter because you have to work on that order. So anyway, you are going to release the order. It means specifically to the preventive maintenance orders where you have to perform the maintenance activities, doesn't matter, right? So straight away you can just tick this one, and once the preventive maintenance order type will get generated from the maintenance plan, automatically the status will be in release status, not in created. Okay. So let us create our own order type. Okay, so what you have to do, you have two options now. If you know that PM01 is a standard SAP, you can always click this one. This is the standard process that we follow, and go to copy. And now name your YBA1, I will say. Okay. And I will say this is my corrective maintenance order. Okay. So what I did, I copied and I changed the order type name and the description based on our requirement. Okay. So now this is fine. This will be always semi-active. Okay. And this is grayed out. You cannot change it. And this is fine. Open item management. Okay. Which means the components are active for the time confirmation, posting cost, and all those things. And the most important thing is your settlement profile. So which settlement profile you wanted to use. So you can select the relevant settlement profile based on your maintenance business process. Okay, so corrective maintenance is always an OPEX process. I mean, you will have the cost center and you have to settle the cost to the cost center. Okay, so even though you are sure that that will be settled to the cost center, you always need to consult with your finance and controlling consultant to get it done. Okay, get the correct information and then assign the correct settlement profile, because this is very, very important. Okay, so in our case 40 is standard, so I will just take it, but yes, in real-time projects it will be different. Okay, for sure. So just consult your finance consultant and then just put this one. All right. And activate phase model is not required. Release immediately is also not required, which is this, because this is a corrective maintenance order. So I will just now press enter. Okay, now I will just save this one. Okay, this one. Okay, I will just click save. Okay, so data got saved now. Okay, so now let us open one session and let's see how does our order look like. So for creating the order, the T code is IW31. Okay, once you execute that T code, you will see this kind of front screen. I mean the initial screen of the order. Okay, here the first step is always to choose your order type, because your order type will define the business process. Okay, whether you are selecting the corrective, capital, breakdown, whatever. Okay, refurbishment, calibration, whatever. Okay, so YBA1, I will select this one. Okay, so it is now coming, priority is coming now. Now how these are coming, I will just show you. Let me just take an example, I mean equipment. And let's see whether I'm allowed to create this order type right now or not. Let me just check it. So what does it is telling? Maybe you are not able to see the message. Let me just bring it down. Sorry, in front of you. So maintenance order type YBA1 not completely maintained in plant 101. 1010. The maintenance planning plant that you are using is not permitted for the order type you selected. Okay, so now which configuration is missing? Let me just show you. As I copied, so priority type is fine. So the next important step that you have to follow is the assign order types to maintenance planning plant. Okay, so here I will go to new entries and put my planning plant 1010 and put my order type YBA1. Okay, and now save it. It got saved. Okay, now let us go again here. Press enter. You have to, I mean, exit and come again. Not a problem. Now I will put this one. Now what is the message I am getting now? So look, I am going step by step, and I am also showing you what you are missing right now. Okay, and how to do those configurations. So no number range interval has been maintained in your system for the maintenance order. So if you remember in my previous session, I have already described these settings as a key configuration settings, key configurations. Okay. So let us define the number ranges, because until unless you will not define the number ranges, how system will generate the order number. So now the next step is to define the number ranges, configure number ranges for order types. Go here, go to the overview or just change here. So where is my YBA1? Let us search YBA1. So okay, so there are no number ranges assigned. So go to overview now and let us check where is my YBA1. Okay, so here it is. So look here, there are no number ranges assigned. Okay, so you need to now assign the group. This one, this is my order. So you need to assign it to the correct group. So let us see here, which is, so these are PS YA01. Okay, so this group, this one, maintenance and service order is the relevant one. Okay, so now go here and will be YBA1 is not here. Here. Okay, where is that? Hmm, should be at the bottom, I think so. Just a moment. System is a bit slow. Non-assigned. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. Now assign. Click on assign. Choose your order type. What I have did, I have selected my order type, this one, and then I clicked on assign. And now I will see the maintenance and service order, this one. Okay, this 15. Okay. Now save it and now ensure it is there or not. Okay, so let us again search it. Yeah, so it is now here. All right, so now let us go again and create this one. Okay, I need to again exit and come back. Okay, so now again I am getting another message. Okay, so this is how you're gonna learn. What are the key configuration steps you're gonna learn in order to access the create the order number? Okay, so no scheduling parameters have been entered for maintenance order in customizing plant, order type, and production. Okay. So what does this mean? That order is having basic start and end date always, and that is something which is mandatory. So until and unless you will not assign any scheduling parameter to the order type, I would say, rather than order type and planning plan combination, then system will not allow you to create the order. So let us go again into the configuration and do this configuration as well. Okay, so see how easy it is to identify the key configurations. Okay, so step by step we are going. So where is the scheduling parameter? Let us here it's scheduling. Okay, set scheduling parameters here. This is your configuration. What was my plant 1010, and what was my order type? YBA1. Just put this one. And okay, so is it there? No. So you have to click on new entries. Okay, now put 1010 as your planning plant. Order type was YBA1. Okay, and production supervisor, you can put a star. Star means for all production supervisor. That's fine. And the scheduling type is forward. We do not want it to go backwards. It means whenever you are scheduling the order, it will always get scheduled in the forward. future dates, okay? Because what is the importance of scheduling of the orders in the back date, right? Automatic scheduling address, automatic log. Okay, that's fine, save it. Okay, now it got saved. Now let us again come back here. And now again trying to create the order. Let's see whether this time system does allow or not. So this time it was successful. Okay, so now you can see I am inside the work order right now, or a maintenance order. Now you can see this screen, right? So how many steps we took? First is to define the order type, then assign the order type, a planning plant, okay, and then assign the number ranges, and then assign the scheduling parameter to the order type and planning plant combination. Okay, so now this is my order screen. You can see here, this is my temporary number. Right now, the order number has not been generated. Once I will save it, then system will generate the order number. Okay, like the equipment you have seen, task list, maintenance plan, all those things. Okay, and here is my order type, and this is my order description. Okay, and then you can see, so just notice all these fields. Okay, so these are person responsible, and look, these tabs which I am getting right now, it is not coming from any of the configurations. This is all standard by SAP. Okay, I have not defined any of the view profile or the screens like similar to notification. Okay, for order it is not like that. For order you just need to define these configurations and look, I am in. Okay, you do not need to define all these, even though there is a provision of defining all these tabs, having your own type, I mean custom type of order. You can do that, but in standard it is not required. Okay, and generally we do not do those configurations for order. It is there, okay, but it is not that much used. Very rarely I have seen someone using that. All right, so now this is your notification. Okay, we will come later on. Once you will have the notification, it will be here. Otherwise, you can just manually click on create and it will create. Okay. Then cost. This is your estimated cost that you can put. It is a free text field. You can put whatever you can. Okay. And then this is the planned maintenance activity type, PM activity type. Okay, so right now we haven't defined anything, but later we will define one by one. We will see. Okay, so basically activity type is to distinguish or bifurcate the reporting. Okay, so maybe under the corrective you have done 2 or 3 types of activities, maintenance activities. So to bifurcate those things and get the correct reporting, you can use the activity type. Okay, then dates, as I said, basic start date, you can see in this is your basic finish date. Okay, and final due date is my basic finish date, 4th of August. Okay, and this is my priority. So based on the priority, this will also change. Okay, right now I haven't configured, but once we will configure, it will change. I will show you. Okay, one by one we will go. And then this is your technical object, function location, equipment. Okay, and assembly. We generally do not use assembly in plant maintenance. Okay, so function location and equipment are the most important technical objects over here. So this equipment we have taken, so that's why this function location is coming. Because why? Because this equipment has been installed on this function location. That's why. And now this is your first operation screen, so you can always see the first operation detail over here. And for operations you do have this tab, operations. So under this operations tab you do have a similar kind of screen. If you remember the task list operation screen, a similar kind of screen is here as well. Then components similar to task list. Okay, you can assign the material that you want to consume against this maintenance order. Okay, so for an example, if I am taking here repair pump. Okay, pump leakage, I would say. Let's do it. So look here, my description is this one. Okay, and here you can just type your operation step, I mean the maintenance activity step. First is your uh, dismantle the pump casing, something like that. Okay, you can. I've already showed you right in the task list. So similarly, you can just do this one. So 1 person or 2 person is required for this one. Okay, 2 hours is required, and then you can select calculate work similar to task list. Okay, and then it will calculate the work automatically. Or if you wanted to calculate the duration, just select calculate duration, and there is a configuration for this calculation key as well that we will see. Okay, so kind of this, and then you can just go to components tab to assign the material that you wanted to consume, then cost. So this is main here. So here you will see what type of cost this order has. Okay, so if you have consumed any of the materials, then it will come here, this one. And if there will be any internal labor cost, it will come here. And any external services that you have taken, I mean, if any vendor you have hired for the execution of the services, then it will come here. And for the external material, if you have procured something, then it will come here. So these are all process related that we're gonna see, but just try to understand the basics over here. Okay, it is just an overview, and then this is the object. I will come later on to this one. Okay, what is exact use? Then under the additional data, you will have all these details coming from the master data only. So this is your master data equipment. Okay, here from here only, all these values are getting populated. Okay, even on the location as well, account assignment, location data, each and everything. Okay, and this planning is mainly used when this order is getting generated from the maintenance plan. Then you will get the maintenance plan number, call number, maintenance item number, in the task list, which is assigned to the maintenance item. That's, and then under the control, you will see the entered by, created on, changed by. Okay, so let me just save it right now. And before saving, I will just show you, this is your system status. Okay, it does have user status as well here, as we have not configured yet. So that's why it is not displaying right now. It is showing blank because configuration is not available right now. But once we will configure, I will show you how the user status looks like. Okay, but right now, just for your information, this is your system status. So just click here for more details, and you can see created status is right now. So right now my order is in created status because I have created it just now and I have not released it. Okay, material availability not just because obviously I haven't assigned any material. Dates are not updated. Okay, so dates are not updated means we haven't updated any dates over here. And this is the flag for release. Release means basically what is the concept of release is that you do all the plannings. Okay, once you are creating the order, okay, once this order is in created state, until that you do all the planning. Okay, plan your resources, plan your materials, etc., whatever it is. Okay, and once you are ready for the execution of the maintenance activity that you have planned, then you have to just click on release, because until unless you won't hit release, you would not be able to consume the materials. I mean, you cannot withdraw the materials from the warehouse. Okay, so that's why release is important. Okay, if before release in created status, if you wanted to withdraw the material, you will get the error. System will not allow anything. Okay, so let me first save it. So now my order number has been generated. This is my order number, 4,228. Now press enter. Look here, my order number is coming over here. Okay, so now the next thing that I wanted to show you is that how does this order looks like in the Fiori. Okay, so let us go to Fiori now. Just a moment. Now we need to trigger Fiori. Check the login details. Okay. It is very important, right, to have the knowledge of both the applications. Because whatever SAP is, I mean, whatever the features SAP is introducing, all those features are Fiori specific mostly. Okay. So now let us check how does it looks like in Fiori. Find maintenance orders. Okay. And I will just put here in the search here the order number and click on go. It is not bringing my order. Uh, Is it coming in Fiori or not? YBA1 is there. Okay. Okay. Generally, whenever you are putting in search, it should come. Okay. But maybe for some reason it is not coming. But now it is coming. So look here. This is my order. Okay. So just click over here and you can see right now all the details. Okay. The operations as well. Dismantle the pump casing. So this is how it will look like in Fiori. Okay. System status here. It will show like this one. Okay. So this is your Fiori organizational data, count assignment. Okay. So you can see now, I mean, you can easily notice the UI difference over here. Okay. Now, in order to edit, right now, all these data are in display mode. You cannot edit it. Okay. So in order to edit, you have to click on edit one. So on the moment you will click on edit, a different app will get open and it will show you right like this. Now here again, you can change whatever the data you wanted to change. You can put your long text, something like that. Paste for the new YBA1 order type, something like that. Okay. Uh, this is your operation data. So this operation will look like this one. Okay. This is object list and organization data, then the location data here. Okay. And now save it. Saved. Okay. Go to click on read only. And now let us check here again. So now you can see the long text that I maintain in Fiori, it is displaying over here. All right. So this is how you have to learn yourself as well. Okay. So these are the basic things I know, but this is how you should learn the configuration. I mean, if I will do this configuration, then what is the impact on the UI and what would be the impact on the process, something like that, right? So I will be finishing this video here, guys, but in the next video, as this maintenance order is a very critical topic and it will have a different process. Okay. So what I will do in the next video, I will show you the other important configurations of the order because there are other important configurations that we need to discuss first before we start the processes. So I will create the next video for those configurations, and again in a similar way we will learn those configurations as well. Okay, and then maybe after that video we can proceed with the business processes. All right, guys. So, okay guys, so that's all for today. I hope you're gonna like this video, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe and follow my channel. Take care. Bye.